And hello, welcome to It's a Grid. I am CJ the DM here, and this is our campaign, Embers Awaken. With me today, who will be introducing their own characters, people. We'll be starting with our... Oh, I slid off my chair. We'll be starting with our good friend over in the top right corner, Orange player Mitch. Who do you have?
I am playing the Goliath Paladin, Oath of the Watchers, Zephos.
Oh. I'm just gonna sit here and eat fries in the meantime. But Aaron, you're up next.
Hello, everybody. I'm T1NK5, everyone's favorite robotic gloomstalker.
Wait, can you repeat what the last word you said? Because I heard something and I know that it's not what you said.
Gloomstalker.
Yep. That's exactly what I heard, viewers. Aaron, we'll talk in the break.
I think I
I'm just kidding.
No.
I'll tell you what I thought you said.
I already owed your thing.
Yeah, okay.
I heard it too.
I'll tell you. Okay, anyway, Nedy, you're up next.
Why? Hi, I'm Nedy. I'm playing Rakin Soul. I am a Fire Genasi, Order of the Ghost Slayer Blood Hunter.
You know, we're just gonna condense that in the future. That is a mouthful.
I know, I have to remember it every time. I have like a checklist. Okay, name, Order of the Ghost Slayer, and I'm a Blood Hunter. Hi.
And you did it all to yourself.
Yeah, I did.
Next, in perfect chronological order, we have Dom.
Okay. Hello, my name is Zukhi. I'm a Yanti Bard of College of Glamour. Yeah, Yanti.
You did not just squeal at that. Let him finish his introduction.
That's done. Yes.
Oh, you're done. Sorry. Sorry. I was caught up in the nyan over here. I couldn't even.
Which way are we going?
And next is Chris. You're up.
Hello. Yes. I play Peach Pit, a tiefling rogue.
You sure do.
Is that the whole? You have a subclass?
I believe it's an inquisitor.
I believe.
Yes, you are! My god.
I'm just happy to be here.
I believe I'm an inquisitor, but I'm not sure.
And last but not least, we have Pat in the bottom right corner.
Be playing Mino Burnsalad, the totally not tiefling fairy, and the Blade Master, or the Pact of the Blade Warlock of the group.
Hexblade.
Hexblade, yeah, that's... I always get those mixed up, sorry.
All right. And, well, viewers, when we left off, our party had stumbled upon, on their travels, a small oasis with beautiful flowers leading into what is a small cave entrance. Inside of the cave, they have come across a quadrupedal creature with 2 arms as well, being sextupedal? Anyway, well, it's quadrupedal technically because it's only 4 legs and 2 arms.
Hexapedal?
Yeah, oh yeah, here you go. Point is, it was talking to them, they're sitting there asking it questions, and as of now, the party has been unable to identify what type of creature it is. However, she has just informed them that she, has a multitude of items that she could sell to the party or trade with the party, things that she has taken from those fallen in the desert, as well as what appeared to be some sort of humanoids in cages in the back.
Slaves. She said they were slaves.
Mm-hmm.
And so, viewers, well, actually, party, really, that is where you're in the middle of this conversation. Zuki's putting on the moves. I'm concerned, and I'm not sure what your guys' plan is at this time, but she stands in front of you, looking at the rest of you all expectantly.
I'm just gonna slowly look around the group, making eye contact with everybody except Zukhi.
Zuki's not looking at you, don't worry.
Yeah, well,
I didn't make eye
doing
contact.
his thing there. I'll just look at Zephos like, yeah, this bitch is obviously evil. So we gonna do this or not?
Wow, just like that, huh?
So,
We're part of the brigade, man. The brigade It evil, dead. Boom. Collateral,
I was
who
gonna
cares?
like, I'm just kind of gonna look over at him and be like, kind of nod a little bit, but hold up one finger, like 1 second.
Take your time and peruse the wares.
Hisafeti, gorgeous. I do have one question. Do you have any arrows for my friend Tinks over here?
Yes, of course.
Ooh. Yes, special arrows, like a kill a god? I need to kill a god.
Why do you need to kill a god?
I told you my whole backstory last episode.
What? What are you talking about, Zukhi?
Yes, but
I
you
think he
you
has-
truly
I think he has episodes.
and and she'll look over to Zephos. Is he ill? He is continuing with his psychedelic rant.
Drashena, you know,
I
my
do
curse.
suppose that he is just having an episode, though. Do you see why I made the comment that I did now?
If you wanted to leave him here, I'm sure there are plenty of things worth his weight that you could carry instead.
Oh, you want me to stay, eh, Gurr? Eh?
Yeah.
Is it Fetty?
Mhm. Of course.
No, kinks or not, he's on
Everybody's gonna
grade,
regret that.
and we have a duty to protect him.
I know some nobles that would be interested in someone as extravagant as
ask.
you are, Zukhi.
What did these caged people do to earn their position in the cages?
What did they do to deserve it? To earn it? What? Well, they're in cages.
Why
so...
did you capture them in particular? That's what I'm asking.
Well, I don't. I think that's a little rude to ask so directly. It's not like I could walk into your home and
I didn't ask
you.
it directly, and you questioned me further.
You asked me why that. You did ask her. What?
Just got a point.
I'm sorry, but I do not understand. Perhaps it's a cultural difference.
Perhaps.
He's
So
a little
please.
rough around the edges.
Enlighten me to your culture.
His head is smooth. I don't
Are
see
there
the
any-
rough.
Yes, head smooth.
His yeah.
No, Nedy, in this world we wouldn't know about brains.
I'm a blood hunter. I'm pretty sure I've seen lots of brains. Chorus
but you wouldn't
creatures,
know-
not Goliath. No, I got maybe.
Yes, but you wouldn't have seen them while they were still working. Let's put it that way.
So
How about
please,
when they're dead?
could you tell me why your culture dictates that people should be slaves?
Why does yours not? Can you explain that long historical rant? I suppose it's simply what we do. It's not our fault that we were born higher on the food chain. If anyone that's able to hold
speaking
their own
of-
ground, we simply do not. We simply do not put them in the cages. Of course.
Although, on the subject of food, although not sure what you mean by food chain, that later. Do you have any alchemist supplies around?
We carry a bit of everything. Many travelers have passed through here. Many have succumbed to the dangers of the wastes on their own terms. Me and my companions simply
Well,
scavenge.
would you be able to point me towards the supplies?
And she'll kind of gesture with her hands to the whole, just all the walls are lined with random knickknacks and like crates and barrels, and they look like trade goods and adventuring supplies and a bit of everything here.
Hisafeti,
Okay,
I got a question down here.
Yeah.
You said companions?
Yes.
Is one of your, do they look like you, or do they look like, you know, an old man carrying a lantern?
You wouldn't need to know, and besides, you probably won't have the opportunity to meet them. They're
Like
off.
he's gonna be living with you soon.
They're off hunting.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. So if you need an arrow to kill a god, well, there is an altar north.
Where? North?
Yeah, an
The
old
altar
altar.
we're going to.
Hmm?
I was just looking to Zukhi. The altar we're going to, I presume.
It's an old altar to the sun god. Maybe he could bless your arrow.
There seems to be scars here.
Let's hope we're not too late there, too.
Miss Large Lady.
Yes,
the
little
last-
girl.
How much for the water? And I point towards the oasis.
Oh, that water.
Yeah.
It's free. For all those who visit here.
Oh, goody. I'm gonna head over and refill our water skins before we head out.
I'm holding on to mine.
Yep, I'm.
Zukhi hands Peach Pit. Speaking of beverages, do you have some wine? Maybe we can have share a glass of wine with each other.
Wine, of course.
I think while this is. Yeah, I think while this is going on, Mino's going to be looking for alchemist supplies.
What kind of wine would you want, little friend? And how will you be trading or purchasing this?
I have. I do have this, and he pulls out the potion of longevity, and kind of shakes it and goes, "This, assume, makes you younger, which doesn't help me because I'm pretty young myself, and I'm gonna die in a few months. So, would you like this?"
Are you with affliction?
I've already explained my curse that when I reach, I'm 19.
Ah, yes, you did explain it. I'm sorry. I was absolutely listening.
You have real good taste in friends, Zukhi.
I know, right? She's so big. She's bigger than you.
I can see that, yes.
It was funnier than it should have been to me. Okay. Yes, well, it is. We naturally grow large, of course. My kind takes up a bit of space. That's why we have to find these caves. Villages out here don't usually like to accept us, which is fine. We're better off picking their carcasses and then trading it back to them.
You trade corpses?
No, not.
You said carcasses.
Zuki, I believe the term is
Carcasses,
extortion.
They pick what's left over. They don't use the corpse themselves.
That is true.
I think the proper word is venison.
Yeah. See, my kind does not, but those who follow us, well, they get a free meal. Once the body's dead, well, what else will you do with it? Let the sand take it? The vultures?
Oh.
This way they're fed. Easier. Keep them servient.
They.
And then I could enjoy the fruits of our scavenging. Pulls out like
So you let
salted
the
chicken.
vultures starve.
Well, then my followers can eat them too.
What kind of followers we're talking about?
None that you have to concern yourself with. It's not your business.
We're traveling the desert. Pretty sure we have to concern ourselves with these vicious creatures.
You can see that she's immediately taken aback and offended. Vicious creatures? Your words are offensive. I said no such thing.
Oh, I'm sorry. You know,
Roll
I thought
roll
vicious
deception.
would be. would be
No,
a positive
doesn't
word.
like your
well,
word.
apparently not okay. Freak off. Sure. I'm gonna deceive I'm sorry. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, no, I'm not sorry. For a 14. Which is a 14.
She looks at you. Get out of my cave. You are not invited. No one
Oh,
with
I have never.
potty mouth.
I'm still in front of the cave. I never set foot in there.
Well, then you wouldn't be able to talk to her because she's like halfway in the cave, man.
I thought she's like at the front. I thought we never. I would have. Well, fuck that. Like, apparently I'm yelling this.
Okay, then if I okay. So she'll look at you and she'll remove yourself from my oasis. Then go wait up in the dunes. You're not invited.
You got put in timeout.
I don't wish to have your company here. You are
So,
an ingrate, rude, uncultured swine. Leave.
Wrong species there. I'm
well,
taking
I
a
can't
look
tell
at
the
Peachy.
difference when I
She's
look at
okay.
you.
I flip her off. I look at Peachy. Peachy's okay.
I think I'd kind
Well,
of.
Peachy's at the oasis.
Yeah.
at this
So
point,
I
I'm
look
going
at
to
Peachy's
be-
okay, and then I'm gonna like
Oh.
take a couple steps away, but keep an eye on everything.
Okay, go ahead, Pat.
And I think, like, while that's going on, like, it would be like grabbing a few of the alchemist supplies, kind of looking over, be like, yeah, this will work. And it's like, kind of go back over and be like, so, we mentioned cooking something, right? And starts, like, using some of the supplies, kind of takes out some, herbs and, a mushroom or two. The way I see it is like, how many people here would be able to recognize certain plants?
Are you asking
What?
me or are you asking your party?
Party, yeah.
Oh, I'm not there anymore, so I have no idea, and I don't care.
Okay. Well, I think I'm going to kind of pull out some and start looking through it, and I'd say they'd probably know. Some people would probably know nightshade when they see it, and also
Oh, good lord.
toxic mushroom here. And she kind of look at it. She's not even trying to conceal it; just show it off and be like, "Well, the reason I ask for, these," kind of holding up one of them, is like, because in my experience, there's a way you can get flavors that you wouldn't normally get, and starts throwing them in there. Be like,
The flavor
it's a little bit backstory on me. Well, I always had an affinity for being able to draw out the flavors of anything, even things as deadly as this. Kind of starts mixing them up. There's a little powder in there, and kind of holds it over the fire for a second, kind of watching it. Unfortunately, my early attempts in the Feywilds were a little... Well, anyone who knows the Feywilds would know things don't always behave predictably there. Looks over and just... Have you ever seen a steak eat someone's hand? I wish I hadn't. And like, I feel like as she kind of look at what she's working on, kind of see it's starting to separate and hold it over the fire a bit longer. Well, you have anything that we could, put this onto to let you taste the flavor? I mean, I'll have some myself, of course. I've gotten decently good at this part.
Roll a check with your cooking set.
Remind me, even though I
Alchemist
never
supplies?
wanted to do it in the first place, to never eat anything that, cooks up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Ditto.
your alchemist supplies, yeah.
I
Yikes.
don't eat. So I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah. I mean, she hasn't used any of these ingredients yet.
The only thing Tinks has to face
I
is
don't-
oxidation. That's a horrible.
Rust.
Yeah. Let's see. I don't actually have alchemist supplies on me. That's why I was asking if,
Oh,
they had them.
yeah.
Oh. Huh.
So before I let you dabble in that, what will you be trading for that? This is, after all, a place of business.
Like, well,
You can just leave
still,
him.
yeah,
And she points to Zukhi.
still working with it. Kind of pull out the songhorn she's got. And, would this do?
Do you know how to play?
This one I don't know. Otherwise I would play
But-
it.
If you know how to play one, you should be naturally inclined to be able to play another. Play a tune, please.
Oh yes, I want to hear you.
Actually, oh no, I think I don't. Could have sworn I had one musical instrument, but apparently not. No.
I apparently have 2 of them.
Why?
The bag of random shit that we were given.
How do you even play like a woodwind instrument if you can't blow a breath?
Probably has a fan. You're like
Why would they build in a random fan? Like, why?
Cooling.
That makes no.
Cooling.
Hey,
You
man,
can just
those
put
bags,
it
those
in
bags you
cost.
gave us at the beginning were random as shit, alright?
You can blame
imagine
Ulrog for that.
Tinks-
Okay, it's
just
Ulrog. Your
imagine-
Papa Ulrog gave you those bags. It has nothing to do with me. I am not.
Imagine
But
Jinx having a trumpet and just like with a fan just going. I am playing a trumpet.
I have a viol and I have a shawl.
Oh, of course, you can play those.
You can't actually.
Ugh.
I don't know how, but I have them.
Oh, Mina, please.
Yeah. Well,
Wait, so does Tinks offer those up to?
I mean, there's the
Sure, why
songhorn,
not?
and also there's a tower shield. I mean, might be able to use it.
But your friend
Your
has
size would be
instruments.
probably more a buckler.
But your friend has instruments. Try one of those.
Why?
It-
Why did Ulrog give us so many instruments? Did he think we were a band?
Shouldn't you know?
And why is there mayonnaise in the same bag?
Why is the mayonnaise in the same bag?
Excuse me. Speaking out of line, I mean,
Coating the instrument because it opened up.
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
Is my
Exactly what
Get
I was
out.
going for.
why would the captain give us these?
The creature just sort of looks at you.
I think
His
we need to
Fetty
get
just
back on track.
his Fetty's just looking at you guys. Just, how do they survive the desert?
Billy, they spent too long out in the sun.
Starting to raisin up, yeah. So will you play a song then, little fairy friend?
I just gestured.
You know what? Sure, I'll try it.
Okay, roll a performance check.
Oh, please.
Now,
Is
before
a
I
viola
do this,
cello
just
for you?
remember, I haven't done this ever,
Nonsense.
and
What the fuck? No. This is not what I was wishing
Excuse me,
for.
what?
that was a 23.
Jesus.
Okay, with the 23, you which one did you give her?
I gave her the viol.
Okay.
Oh, that'll work.
You know how to play.
Apparently, yes. Because she gets the viol, being a bit too big for her, but you know she makes do nonetheless. And the most magical sound, the comes out of the instrument, just bellows out. It is gentle but exciting, and romantic and terrifying at the same time. It even has flavor. You can taste the song in your mouth. It is confusing, but the creature. But his Fetty seems to be extremely entertained by the performance. You just see her clapping the whole time, bouncing. She kind of like bumps Zukhi on accident while she's kind of bouncing around. And then she stops after you stop, and she says, "Oh, what a performance! It was amazing. I haven't had anything so entertaining in such a long time. Please keep them, and you can have these tools for free as a token of my gratitude for your performance."
All right, thank you. And I think she'd look over the campfire. Don't crack it down, it's burning, and just like I gotta start over on this one.
Is there anything else that you need, adventurers? I mean, you can stay here for a night for a small fee, of course, or you could take assistants, helpers, if you need them to carry your items. Or one of you needed arrows. I'm still happy to trade for those. If you need items, I have them.
Raykin gave me some of their arrows, but I can always use more.
What will you trade for them then?
I just kind of look in my bag and pull out the sham and just like...
Oh, yes, of course, please. Happily trade that. Here are 20.
Thank you.
What will you trade for arrows? More arrows.
I'll just take my 20 more arrows and just like walk away. Just so I can like keep an eye on Ray.
Does there happen to be a
everybody
smith?
else?
Okay.
Does there happen to be a smith on the premises?
A smith. And she'll turn
I
around
heard,
to the
I heard
cages.
myth, and I was like, what?
And she'll turn around to the cages and, do any of you know smithing? I'll let you go if you're able to help. You'll hear one feeble voice. Yes, I do. And from the shadows, or like behind the other groups of people in the cages, you'll just see like these feathers kind of pop up. Let him out. And they'll push forward the one who raised its hand, and you can see that it is a crow. A crow-like creature.
Cutter?
Cutter?
At a glance, it looks like Cutter.
Racism.
Yay.
Wait,
And we don't
actually,
even have a
insight check.
drow.
I need an insight check.
What are you trying to insight? I haven't done
If it's
anything
Cutter or not?
yet.
Would that be like history?
For
I mean, it looks like the same, biological configuration as Cutter. Like, not like, oh, it's a random Kenku. It might be Cutter. It's like, that's the Kenku
Okay.
Cutter, That's what it looks like.
I morphed to the side of the oasis. I almost said Veldrun because I just said drow. Whoopsie. Right.
We don't need more
Right.
drow. Mentions drow.
I know. Man, my brain. Ray's just sitting, keeping an eye on Peachy, shaking the jar of bees.
Shaking.
Just gonna lean out. Ray, come here for a second.
No thanks. Bye.
Because I'm proving you wrong.
Is Ray that one I just kicked out? Because I will not have that cretin
I
back
just need
here.
to prove him wrong, and then he can leave again.
Go fuck yourself, Zephos.
If you promise to shut his mouth on it when he comes in, then fine. But if he utters a word, then we'll find him in the desert.
Ray, just come here, and she says, "Be quiet."
Fuck off, no thanks. Why?
You'll see. It's
What?
worth your time.
Each pick, can I get a perception check in the meantime?
Is it? No, actually, that's a bad idea. Me? No, actually, also not.
Thank you.
Fuck.
Zuki is going to cast prestidigitation and trying to like bleep out every time like Ray curses, but it's going to be like after Ray curses every time.
Oh, I like that.
Ah, fuck! Beep.
No, it's just a counter.
Oh my gosh.
Fine.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of look around the corner.
I'll point to the Kenku. Told you.
Don't smite that one.
Which one?
I point at the Kenku.
Ah,
That
no,
one.
I won't. He's a smith.
Does he know his way around magical weapons, though?
Do you know your way around magical weapons, though?
Yes, I was a smith for many years.
Look at that. That's not a.
Is it okay if I go somewhere in private? This is a sentimental weapon, and I'd rather not have the chance of it being destroyed. Looking at what's her name? Lion Lady, not Cutter. Cutter can come with.
His Fetty.
That's the one. I don't.
I know,
To be fair, I don't know her name.
That's also, yeah, that's fair. Okay. Okay. Will she look to you? Well, the cave is open. I'm not sure if there's anywhere private you could go. Perhaps on the other side of the oasis.
That will suffice.
Yes, but I think the poor bird will burn and die like his comrades did.
I'll stand in the way of the sun.
Oh, that's sweet. Very well. And the Kenku will sort of just kind of using like a little jagged beaten stick, just kind of hobble over towards you.
Oh,
Pick him up.
actually, I can hand him the Hellhound cloak I've got.
Excuse you, you got what now?
Yeah, with that random bag. One of the things I got was the Hellhound cloak at the beginning. Requires attunement to use, like, the magic properties of it, but yeah.
You could have ever asked your teammates if anyone's got an achievement slot free.
You're not gonna want to use that.
I was gonna say, I think it was the
Probably
only
not, but
party who'd be crazy.
Do you want to
enough to
become a
use it.
hellhound and risk getting attacked by the rest of the group?
I'm at risk of getting attacked by at least part of the group already.
I
You're
don't
at
think
risk
Just
now.
echoes.
You
I-
can guarantee it after that.
I don't think I want to wear that then. If you,
Come with me.
young maester, will stand above me, it should suffice.
With pleasure.
A hellhound.
Zukhi,
Though imagine, young man, I could move so quickly again. Perhaps it would be good to use it.
Playing with dark powers come with a risk. I'd recommend not.
Just the joke of an old man. Sorry. Moving on. Okay.
Apologies for taking it so seriously.
Roll insight.
Insight.
Oh, it even has the same amount of letters.
16. He was half joking. He kind of meant it, but but I think he's too afraid of you to give it a shot. It might seem. Inks, can I get a perception check?
That's only gonna be 1,000,000.
Thank you. So the man will kind of go over to you and He looks around and he just... I seem to have misplaced my tools. Do you have anything, lad?
Does anybody happen to have Smith's tools?
No.
No.
I mean,
Nada.
well, you remember how I got the alchemist tools?
Leatherworking.
I'll look there. Do you have any tools you can use?
Yes, I think I do. What will you
I have a
trade?
single hammer in my bag.
I have 3 bombs.
I have a whistle.
Oh.
No. No. Ah, yes. What can we
Oh,
build
I
out of
shouldn't
that?
mention that yet.
Would 3 bombs suffice for at least a rental?
Of course. No, I'll let the man take this.
Bombs away.
I'll let the man take it. He can have the tools for those 3 bombs.
And I'll hand her 3 bombs.
Okay. All right. He'll happily take them and hand him the tools, and he'll wobble out with you. He'll be.
I'll just like pick him up and carry him over to the side.
He'll immediately begin work, and it seems like he does know what he's doing. Sort of seems reinvigorated, alive when he's working with his hands.
Tell me, is from where we are, is the sun towards the cave or away from the cave?
The sun rises at facing the mouth of the cave. So the sun is currently kind of. The sun is.
So I would face the cave to block it.
You would, yes.
Do the shadows in the cave fit with the direction of the sun?
But I don't know. You're outside and not looking anymore.
I'm
Might
with
I?
the blacksmith and Zephos. Can I see that from there?
If she sees you there, she's gonna yell. So I said away from my oasis, off 500 feet minimum. Go.
He said to come back.
And I've said to leave again. You have rubbed me the wrong way with your words. Vicious man.
Might I ask, sir, how you came to be here and how how
Did you censor
you-
my
And I'm sorry, laddie. Could you repeat that? The random beeps are coming from the cave. I don't know where they started.
I said apologies, but could you tell me how you came to be in her possession and how she treats the individuals that she takes?
Oh, well, yes, I've been here for 2 days. 2 days. Well, my companions and I got lost in a sandstorm and we died.
You all died?
Yes. Why? There's no way that this could be on the material plane. I must be in hell.
No, sir, this is in fact the material plane.
I don't believe you.
That's the way he delivered it.
It's pretty hard.
This is-
The people here are all assholes. It could
If
very
I'm
well
in
be hell.
hell,
We got lost in a sandstorm and died.
if this is hell, it should be much colder.
What do you mean? Hell is hot. All of my
It'll
life
be
I
as
heard
cold as
stories.
hell when I'm there.
Oh. Why are you some sort of frost
I've
giant?
I've dedicated my life to protecting this plane. If I'm there, then my existence has no purpose.
Well, I wouldn't say that, young man. If your purpose is to protect, then even in the hells could you do so.
I suppose that's correct. That being said, this isn't the hell, and I will get you out of here.
Wait, but how will you release me from hell if it's not hell? I'm sorry, young man, you're moving too quickly for this old brain.
This isn't hell, and you're not going to be in that cage anymore.
Ah, yes, she promised to release me, I heard her.
I'm going to try to free the others as well. He whispers.
Oh. But what about the other dog things? They are They would eat the people that ran out. They wouldn't make it very far.
Tell me what you know so we can prepare.
They're dog things. Beasts. Terrible beasts. Some of them on 4 legs and some on 2.
Does this sound like anything I've ever dealt with, Siege?
4-legged beasts or 2-legged beasts? Yes.
Thank you. That clarifies.
That's his description so far.
Do you have
Yes,
any idea how
From
little
my
that wears it
experience,
down?
most 4-legged and 2-legged things are vulnerable to being stabbed.
Actually, not all of them.
Shut up.
Oh, he just looks at you. He's like, I'm sorry. One of them. Some of them have these bags under their throats and make that same beep noise that we heard from the cave.
Mm-hmm.
And the others are almost men walking on 2 legs.
So did the things with the bags under their neck have their skull in the open?
From what I could see with my failing eyes, yes, I believe so.
I see. I'll just gesture over to I guess I won't, because he can't come close.
Oh, I'm wandering around, just shaking my jar of bees, just being pissed.
Once you walk by shaking your jar of bees, I'll just say, those things that attacked us in the ruins were part of her troop.
Oh, who's surprised?
I said get away! Did I not?
I am away.
If I can hear you, then you're not!
Well, maybe I'm just good at yelling.
He's very loud.
And those things were stinky as well.
Can you roll a wisdom save, please, Ray?
No?
Well, you were walking by me when that happened, right?
Oh no, I'm walking. Oh,
Wait, oh, that's not good.
Perfect.
Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why would you roll an @1, Nedy?
yes, that's my name. That's really.
It is literally what she does.
Oh,
They
no.
do.
Am I in range?
Yeah, that's why that's why I was cast. That's usually
Well,
when they're in range you.
far away.
Okay. So
No,
you'll just hear her say, and her voice, the tone sort of changes a bit. It
not again.
sounds like her voice, but it sounds suggestive.
Not again.
Oh
Why
man,
don't
Zukhi,
you-
you're missing out.
Why don't you take a stroll out in the desert?
Bitch.
Uh,
And my God, Ray, that is the most genius idea you have ever in your life heard. With that @1.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah, fuck this. Beep. I'm gonna start walking straight away from the oasis with my jar of bees and just fuck
How
this
many
place.
bees are alive in that jar anymore? After all of that shaking.
No, they're just angry now.
Oh. Is that how blunt force trauma works?
I'm
Yeah.
not shaking super violently. I'm just
They're
kind
bees!
of aggravating them.
They're the size of your
Aggravating them.
fingernail.
I'm aggravating them. Also, there's huge bees
Was
out there. Just saying.
Big bees.
Just saying.
These are
I mean,
honey-
okay, I'm
the
gonna
jar
put
of
them in my
bees-
backpack and then I'm gonna start my stroll.
This is probably honeybees, but that's fine. You know what? That doesn't make sense anyway. It doesn't matter. Okay, point is, you've gone to start your stroll, so you just see Ray walking off into the distance. Peach Pit, you're out there. Yeah, and also
Mr. Way?
Uh-huh.
This way?
Uh-huh. What,
Where you,
Peachy?
where you going?
I'm taking a stroll.
Okay. Then
Was her fucking idea, but it sounded pretty good actually. I don't know. The first good thing she said.
Beep. Young man, do you hear that noise? It's the hounds of hell are calling.
I'm gonna follow Lady Quinn.
I'm afraid far worse.
No, Peachy,
Zukhi.
don't let me die. Don't die with me.
Let me die.
I'd rather die on my own in the desert than have Peachy with me and risk her life.
This is how Peachy dies. No combat, no epic ending, just following Ray into the desert to die.
Sounds oddly familiar.
This will be no follow the buddy.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
Okay, so Ray wanders off into the desert. And we will take a quick 7-minute break. Everybody don't go anywhere. And hello, welcome back to It's a Crit. I'm CJ the DM, and this is Embers Awaken. Once again, with me, we have Nedy, Aaron, and Mitch here on top in order. And on the bottom in order, closest to me, we have Chris, Dom, and Pat. Right now,
Hello.
well, it looks like Ray has just been struck by the most genius idea that he's ever heard in his life. Take a stroll through the desert. And you know...
It's the first good suggestion she did.
And yeah, he is nat 1'd into believing that very thought. So he is going. And Peach Pit decided to follow alongside him. Right now, Zephos is having his item fixed by a man wishing to become a hellhound. And Pat is, well, doing what Mino's doing, but probably just eating. So,
Well, no.
I'll just look to
cooking,
yes.
and you know, partially in a vial, partially in a pan. But you know,
Fair enough. And what is, sorry, what is Tinks doing right now?
I'm just kind of standing there observing everything that's.
Are you
going
inside,
on.
outside the cave? More or less where I got you.
I got the arrows from her, so I would imagine I would be more inside. But after I received them, I kind of
You-
retreated a little bit
You said you walked away, so I assume you left the cave.
to keep an eye on Ray. For the most part.
Okay, well, you see Ray walking. So if you walk out of the cave, you see Ray walking off to the right in the distance or whatever. You're going that way. Basically back the way you guys came.
I'll just look to Ray and I'll look to Peach Pit. Where are you going?
I'm taking a stroll.
That's the wrong way.
Fine. I'm gonna start making a curve. I mean, I'm gonna come back at some point.
When?
I don't fucking know.
That's stupid. Don't be stupid.
Fuck you. This is a great idea. She suggested it.
Yes, that's why it's a bad idea.
No, it's not.
Do you really think you're gonna come back?
Yeah.
You do have this argument as he's like circling around the oasis.
Yeah, just slowly getting farther and farther away in like a spiral. You know, just
I'm just gonna look to Peach Pit.
I
Peach
mean,
Pit, stay here.
you did say take a stroll through the desert. Technically, we're in the desert.
absolute fair points. Yep.
So,
Who made a? Sorry, I'm looking at the stream avatars. Who made? Is that a pencil? What is that person holding? I don't. Starts with an M. Who? It's it's miasmatic death. It's not a pencil, is it? No, that's.
No, it's a pencil now.
Yep.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you,
Holy hell.
miasmatic death. I can't see what you're holding, so it
I
looks
mean,
like a
if
pencil.
anyone can use a pencil as a weapon,
is a
I'm not
pencil.
touching that one.
Is it a pencil? Okay,
I think it is a pencil.
I have no clue. The viewer says I have no clue.
You know what they say? The pen is mightier than the sword.
Well, this is a pencil, so that
I'm
doesn't count.
serious. The
I'm just
pencil is
kidding.
more mighty than the pen.
Who says that? At least you can
I
erase
don't
it.
know.
Okay, fair. Anyway, back to the
on.
creature. So she's sitting there and she's looking at Zukhi now. Well, all your friends seem busy, so what do you require from this cave? An arrow to kill
Oh,
a
God.
god? Well, I already gave you my recommendation.
Directions. Yes. Do you have anything else to help me kill this goddess?
I've never tried to kill a god before.
Oh, I should suggest it. It's actually very enthralling.
It sounds exciting,
It is very exciting.
but
Do you
dangerous.
see me?
No? Yes, and
It's very dangerous.
yes, one with your form would have no trouble facing up against a god. It like squeezes your little biceps in her hand.
Oh, thank you. There's like nothing there. Actually, there is something there. For thank you, viewers, for that +1 to his
Oh,
strength.
that's right. The community goal.
So he does have some biceps. He's like, yes, I've been working out doing push-ups, early in the morning, and lots of juice.
Juice? Where? What kind of juice? Where are you getting juice here?
It's water. It's mostly water.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
Ah, yes, water juice.
Well, we also got some from the cactuses a couple miles back, I think.
Oh no, that's a bad idea.
Ray, you're walking in a circle. What do you know? Like, just saying, like.
Okay, I'll have you know, that's called taking a walk that's good for your cardio and for your health, and it's a great idea.
Ray just doing a few laps around the oasis.
Yeah. Listen, stop shaking the bees, okay?
Okay.
What else do you want?
You've gone from just shaking them like that to now you're jogging and it's shaking them anyway.
Yeah. But, like, you can't see it anymore because it's my backpack now.
That doesn't stop it from occurring.
If I can't see it, it's still happening, but wherever.
You just still hear the angry buzzing.
Yeah, that's been a constant.
Okay, so you guys will spend a couple hours total here. The sun continues to rise. It was, already up in the sky at this point for about 3 hours or so, and so, the sun will get to the point where it's almost at the center of the sky. It begins to heat up, and she says, "Oh, well, by this time the bird will almost be done with the repairs, like just a few minutes away." Yes, maybe the demon lords of hell will require services of such as mine, and I can attract one of their attention if I make this really good. Yes.
Still not hell.
You have yet to convince me, laddie. He just keeps working.
You upgraded your sword to a hell sword.
Zephos, can I get a con save for kind of just bearing the brunt of the sun?
I feel like hearing Smith off in the distance, like you'd see Mino draw her blade, kind of look at it and be like, no.
Can you tell the viewers what you got?
Bitch!
Wow.
Oh. I'm actually going to have you take a point of exhaustion, my friend. just the mixture of the sun and listening to this old guy mumbling to himself about how he's going to impress the lords of hell for the last 2 hours while he's working on this with a hammer, and it's getting to you. It's testing your patience.
He's like, I feel like part of this, until he's told to move again, he's just falling asleep standing up.
Still swinging the hammer.
It's taken 2 hours and it probably shouldn't have. He's just repairing this item, but
Peachy, are you dealing with I guess heat?
By now,
for me that's pretty nice. So
by now, Ray, your minimum circle distance is 500 feet at this point. You've gone in circles in the spiral so many times that you're now the closest of your rotation around the oasis is 500 feet away. It's your closest point. And Peach Pit, I guess you continued to follow
for hours.
For 2 hours? What did you do?
Missed away.
Oh.
That'll be good.
What do you think the others think of me?
Oh.
I'm actually gonna stop in my tracks.
No, you're not.
For 500. Oh, what?
No, the power of Peach is stronger than any magic.
I've been counting every circle.
Okay.
So I'm 459, 460, 461, 500. Oh, that should be 500 feet. Why? What?
I mean, I'm a part of a group that's supposed to hunt down demons and fiends, and I'm not sure if the others can accept me for who I am.
Makes you think that. Wait, was anyone mean to you?
No, but
okay.
I honestly, I'm not supposed to be here. I actually meant to join the Flame Blaze Brigade. You know, um, the guild of fire safety and rescue and all that.
Oh, you want you
I want to be a firefighter.
so you wanted so
This is the farthest from a firefighter you can be.
you're fighting fire with fire.
Again, it's she went from firefighter to firefighter real quick.
And you did not notice that you walked into the wrong guild until
Yeah, they had the sign switched to the job fair.
The guild lodges are just right next to each other.
They're right next to each other and they're like exactly the same symbol but flipped.
One's red and white, one's white with red.
We've got the Holy Blaze Brigade and the Blazing Holy Brigade. Which one's which?
when you noticed that you were the wrong place, why didn't you leave, Peachy?
I mean, after the intense training, I had my suspicions until we got on our first assignment together, and this is far from rescuing people from fires.
Yeah, for the most part. I mean, you must have good skills, because that first step, you know, like when you're candidates, like there's so many who not make it through. Like every time they come into the fucking lodge and they're like, oh, here's 50 new recruits, and you know how many come back? Like 5 or so. It's fucking awful.
Imagine being one of the 50 who went in trying to be a Holy Blaze Brigade member, and then the person who walked into the wrong guild survived and you didn't.
No, Peachy, you're doing pretty fucking well, I would say. Like, I mean, not obviously, like, not as good as, like, you know, some other people do, obviously, but you know, you're doing pretty well, I would say. And like, if anyone else, like any of those idiots, like if any of them are mean to you at some point, you tell me, all right? You tell me, and I'm gonna fuck them up.
Don't worry about me. I'm plenty tough.
Oh yeah.
I done a lot of heavy lifting back at my mom and pa's farm.
Huh. Well, you know, if you need like any tips or any Peachy, I just be careful, alright? Don't hurt yourself. You have family, right, to come back to?
Yeah.
Just be careful. You know, I mean, we're all doing our best, but you have to keep an eye out for yourself as well. Because I'm pretty sure no one here wants that anything happens to you, especially with you having family to come back to. It's a luxury that some of us don't have, and it shows, I think. And like, not towards the others, if you know what I mean, you know, like a Goliath friend. It really shows.
Also, can you do me a favor?
Oh, sure.
Can you maybe put away the bees? I'm getting pretty worried about that.
No, don't worry. They've been in my backpack for a while. Actually, I don't know why they're still alive. honestly, it's a little concerning. Like, I've had them for weeks in there, and I don't really feed them or anything. I never let them out.
There's
They've
no
just been
holes in the
buzzing
lid.
away. I've just been buzzing away. I mean, I even shook them earlier. Like, I mean, not like super violently or anything, but like, I don't know. They just live. I think
We
that's
found out we had
magic.
zombie bees in our party this whole time.
Zombies. You missed a perfect chance for zombies.
And you made CJ.
And there goes CJ.
Not
It's
the
like,
first
nope.
time, not the last time.
Definitely won't be the last time.
Yeah, I don't know, PG. Like, they've just been, alive there for a while. I don't know. I never thought about it really. At this point, they're kind of part of me, I guess. Kind of like a pet or something. A lot of pets. Angry pets. Like, I would not want to be there if that jar ever opens.
You shake your pets?
Yeah, that's a good point. Maybe they're not like pets. Maybe they're just a jar of bees. Yeah, that is pretty bad, right?
A little.
Are you dealing with
mean-
the heat, Peachy?
Oh, I'm doing fine.
Good, nice. Very good.
You could say just peachy.
Yeah, that's a good one. And I like pet her on the just pet her.
Congratulations, you made Ray kid laugh.
Just again, just be careful out there, keep an eye out, and don't follow people into danger.
He
Like, we're
says,
fighting fire with fire here. We're not really good at putting fires out, and sometimes it gets dangerous.
Uh, you want to head back a bit?
Hey, I guess we could. Been a while, right? It's so nice out here, actually, with the sun and everything. Fine. Alrighty, PG. Let's go.
Okay.
Actually, you're going to do it for 8 hours.
As I said, let's go. I'm just gonna start walking in my circle again.
2 have passed.
I imagine like the first half is spent going out, and then the second half is struggling to go in.
500, 499, 498, 497.
500. Okay, 499, 498.
All right.
It's like,
So she's kind of just looking at Zukhi at this point again. She's sitting down at this point in like on her little like silk pillowed bed. It's not even a bed, but it's like an animal bed, like with just like these massive pillows. And she just sits on top of the pile.
Zuki's kind of like laying on some of the loot. Just
Oh, God.
kind of just like laying on it. Just go. And that's when my uncle said, "That's not Tiamat. That's my wife." A ravine opened up and swallowed him whole, and that's how he died on his death day.
A ravine.
That's not Matt. That's my wife.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, that is so dangerous. And tell me, how did your cousin pass again?
My cousin. I think my cousin's still alive. I think so.
Oh.
Like, we're all still alive until like probably 6 months. That was my uncle.
Oh, that was your uncle.
Yes. Lukey.
What about your father?
Oh, Buki?
How many times can you rhyme with Zukhi? Let's go.
As many times as there are letters in the alphabet.
And then you just start
And then
adding like
there
an
comes
R
the
in front of
double
it.
letters.
Then it'll be Brookie.
Zuduki.
Yeah,
Zuduki.
it's-
Or my mother Pookie.
Your mother's name is Pookie.
Yes.
Ah.
Yes. She
Intriguing. What happened to
she
her?
got there was like a jar of bees that got broken in front of her, and she didn't know she was
Oh.
allergic, and she got stung, and she kind of like
Oh, that's horrifying.
we were literally getting ice cream when I was walking with her.
Oh
Does that
my.
mean
Got
she
spitting
passed on her bee allergy?
Well, I am sorry.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Because I'm gonna kill this fucking goddess, and none of this will ever happen again. We'll all die of old age.
Oh.
Beep.
What? Just kind of looks at you. Did you do that?
Yes.
Why?
Because Ray's being rude, and I can't hear Ray anymore, but like if Ray all of a sudden appears, I want to have the beeps ready, so I'm doing it randomly.
That's pragmatic. A good move.
Smart, right?
It
Oh,
is.
Yes, right?
Indeed. Better to be safe than
Eh.
sorry.
Anyways,
Yes.
Oh god.
so I need stuff to help us with our journey. You have those people in the cages. What's the deal with that? You gotta say you're gonna eat them, yes?
Eat them. Well,
Or you say you...
my followers eat the bodies. These are the survivors of their caravans or scouting groups, perhaps. Anyone
And they're
who
going to
travels
lo-
through the desert.
And they're going to lords and ladies, yes?
I'm sorry?
That you are selling them to lords and ladies?
Oh, well, sure, lords and ladies or whoever else passes by this, my humble abode. I have to make a living.
Tell me,
Yes.
do you do this often?
Exist?
No, get slaves.
Ah, well, as often as the desert bestows them upon me.
Then what would I be if I sold myself to you?
Well, then you would be a slave.
I refrained from.
If you sell yourself, then you are still a slave. It's a slave with money.
If I kill a god, and you help me kill a god,
Mm-hmm.
and I give myself to you,
Uh-huh.
is that a fair trade?
As much as I would love to kill a god, I don't know how you expect me to be able to help with that.
You said you have followers, send the followers to us when we need them.
Oh, well, yes, I do have some followers. But I meant that they're not the most intelligent. They just follow me because I feed them.
We can feed them. We've killed ghosts that don't have any meat. We killed the demon thing.
And do you have the meat to feed them with? They will be hungry soon. And they'll be back soon, actually. Judging by the sun.
Guess who has rations that they never gonna fucking eat?
Hmm.
Hey, those things that she's talking about, didn't we maim and make them scatter?
Yep.
Hmm,
You guys did.
that's funny.
Mino has a sauce, and Zuki's gonna dip his fingers into the poison broth thing and just lick his
No,
fingers.
no, not that one. Holds another one over. This is the one this is the good one. This one will kill you.
Zuki already did it. Just delicious.
On check or save.
Should we roll to see which one?
He's in Yanti, he does
Yanti.
he's fine.
Oh, wait, what is your thing? It's just nightshade, so it's just poison? Ah, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna have a con check for indigestion, but that's fine.
And you want me to do it?
No, I think you're fine.
Okay.
Good thing I sent PG back to the Oasis.
What?
I mean, the idea is that
Oh, no.
Nino is separating it out, so you get the flavor, you get all the flavor of Nightshade, but the poison is in this vial over here. We're not going to touch that one again.
It's very good though, Mino.
Kazuki's the kind of kid to cry when you don't let him lick the electrical outlet.
Yeah.
It should be fed to her her followers.
What do you think Mino already had planned?
saying like,
Why are you two whispering
She's
over
kinda
inside my cave?
oh shit, she can hear us.
I mean, that wouldn't be a good just look at him and just give him this look like, shut up.
It's rude
I
to
just-
keep secrets from your host.
Oh
As a
my
matter-
gosh, the hostess is so hot.
You know, you have been here for some hours now. I think it would be time for you to move on if you have no other business. And as I said, my followers will be back soon, and I'm sure they will be ravenously hungry if they found nothing out there. I couldn't.
Ravenous is fine, but vicious is not.
I could not
Yeah.
protect you from them. Those creatures, some of them are more powerful than even I. I couldn't simply stop them from eating you if they decided to.
Mhm.
Unless they got lucky and found prey, in which case they'll come home happy, bellies full. Nothing to fear. But, visitors, that is for you
Right.
to decide.
You could always see about cooking him something up, just in case.
Sure, of course you could. However, the quadrupedals, as you have stated, in my mind, I suppose, actually thinking about it, where have I heard that word before? Quadrupedal, yes. That's what some of the adventurers called me. Nonetheless, I have some hounds, and those hounds, they're very large. They don't do well with cooked meals. They prefer everything raw. Or even rotten, actually. As rotten as they smell.
Yeah, great.
The jackal wares, though, they might like the meal.
No.
Well then, I'll cook something up for them,
Of course. But they won't
some
come back if
special flavors.
the other creatures didn't find food. They won't return. They're smarter than that. They don't want to be the next meal. And neither do I. Which is why, as I said, I have to see about preparing myself for their return. Feel free to stay here at the mouth of the cave, but I don't know how they will be.
Gonna stay with Mino and help her, and also, hopefully, not get eaten by your dogs.
I promise nothing.
I'll make my way back to the cave when this old man eventually finishes.
He'll
fixing it.
have just finished now. Yeah, it was only a few minutes out, so he would have finished. And so he just kind of thinks, yeah, nice and new. Now about that cloak.
Oh, you'll have to talk to my companion.
Which one?
One of them. I think it's the red one.
The
The
red
short
one.
red one.
That my
Didn't that red one wander off? He means me.
my eyesight is not what it used to be. Could you please take me to them?
I'll just pick him up.
Oh.
Carry him.
Best
What-
to everyone
put him,
until you get
put him
lucky.
down in front of Mina. What is your name, anyway?
Oh, it's Mino, or you're talking
Not-
about it.
Yes, I'm talking to you, Mina. The person I've been traveling for the past few days. No, Mr. Kenku.
My name is Slicer.
Close enough. Did you know a cutter, perchance?
Roll insight.
At disadvantage.
Oh yeah, 'cause they're-
Oh.
Oh man.
That was a 24 and a 9.
Yeah, so you look at the 9 and you see the Kenku kind of twitch, but Zephos just brushes it off as like an old man twitch when he says that.
Siege, I promise this was not related to the insight roll. I was going to ask this next sentence anyway. Or is this just one of your many names?
What? I guess you can call me Phil.
Phil? Cutter? Okay. Okay.
No,
Okay.
Slicer.
Whatever. Yes, that's your name.
Yes. That is the name I was given.
I look to Zukhi. Look back to him. Look to Zukhi. Figure it out. And then I'll walk away.
Okay.
Away-ish. I'm still in the cave.
Okay. Okay. And Ray is still making circles out there.
Oh.
Where's Peach Pit? Peach Pit, did you leave or did you still follow her?
I guess I'm still following.
But no.
Okay.
No. But I told you to go to the others.
At this point, I should probably get. You guys have been out there for 2 hours, right? I'm gonna get con
Yeah.
saves from you guys.
We're resistant to fire.
I was
Cool.
also resistant to fire.
Were
Yeah.
you resistant to fire?
I have a ring of fire resistance.
Makes
Oh
them
yeah, but
resistant
we
to
have that
fire.
naturally. You need like magical enhancements for that.
Okay.
And you're walking around in the heat while I was just
Yeah,
standing there.
I like the heat.
Roll for con save then.
I don't want to.
Yeah,
Let's
I
see
mean,
how
you still
much
need
you
con
have.
saves. I don't know.
No, I don't
Let's
want to
see how much. Let's see
You're gonna
how
burn
much
your inspiration? Okay, Peach Pit is burning
Yeah.
her inspiration to do it. Oh,
Oh,
Total of 7.
13.
okay. Peach Pit is getting exhausted following you around.
Mm.
And as for you,
You in particular.
You know what? I wouldn't be surprised.
If it's not siege, it's the dice.
it's you.
It's always the dice.
See, I was like, yeah, it's kind of usually the dice. I'm a pretty innocent character
That's
in
why I
that.
said, if not.
Fair,
No,
yeah.
it's the other way around.
Yeah, you'll be. Ray, you're just barely fine.
Remember to hydrate.
Yeah, well. Okay.
Peachy, you don't seem to. Doesn't seem to be peachy anymore. Do you need some water? You should probably drink something. Maybe go back into the shade.
Sure. That way.
No, just see all the footsteps in the circle. Just follow them. Just count backwards from 600.
It'll take you 2 hours to get back.
I'm gonna turn around and follow the line then.
No, Peachy. I'm gonna take Peachy by the shoulders and turn Peachy towards the oasis. And now you just walk straight ahead. What?
Okay.
I imagine for all of this, Tinks has been on top of like a dune outside the cage, just watching, like on the horizon, just seeing every now and then in his field of vision, just Ray and Peach. Just
Yeah.
He's on top of a dune, watching his head slowly spinning to face them.
Somebody falls off.
It's
Oh
like
no.
one of those time-lapse videos of the night sky.
Yeah. Okay. And
I'll
then
look to
Mm.
Zukhi, and I'll look to Mino, and I'll look to her, and then back to the other two. Want to see where their head's at.
Okay.
Can they figure it out? Remains to be known.
All right, Zukhi.
Hello, Phil. How are you?
The Kenku does not respond. Kind of lost in his own mind, it seems.
Hello. Cutter.
Roll insight.
Come on, Zukhi.
Come on.
Come on, Zooks. You did. Oh, good lord.
Ugh, 10.
You see him
Ten.
you see him twitch as well. You see him twitch, and you brush it off as an old man's mannerism.
Good job, guys.
It's like, I kind of want to roll, but at the same time, I know that I'd be too focused on my flasks.
That it, Zukhi? You just give up? Oh, okay.
Oh.
So, before we leave, I would like to give you a gift for all hospitality. May I give you my performance? I do come from a guild of performers.
What?
Not you, Slicer.
God
Oh.
damn.
Not you.
You go back to your little cage.
I'll give Zukhi a questioning look here.
Slicer,
You
you see,
realize how it's gonna look when.
yeah, Slicer just kind of like, oh, okay, and he just like goes slowly back towards his cage.
I'm talking about
Slicer
you,
and-
Fetty.
Slicer, no, you're free.
Oh, but they just said to go back.
Don't listen to him.
Wait, where's the cloak? Little red one. Little red one.
Oh, right. And pulls out the cloak, hands it to him, and if it'll help.
Oh,
You just gave an old man a cursed item.
thank you. You've made all my dreams come true. Perhaps now I will fit in this hell.
Still not hell.
Yes, it is. And he keeps walking to his cage.
Why are you going to the cage?
Oh, I forgot. I'm sorry. Yes. And he just like walks to a random corner and just, well, not a corner, but a random like pile of stuff, and just puts the cloak on. You can see him start to like convulse.
Great. An
Good
old
for
man
him.
falls on the ground.
So, Fetty,
Oh, yeah.
would you like a performance?
Oh, of course. A farewell performance would be great. I think we still have
Of
a little bit of
course.
time before the hounds come home.
Yes, I think so too. And Zukhi is going to pull out his flute, and he's going to start playing and dancing, and he is going to use enthralling performance while doing this.
What does that do?
It's a wisdom DC of 16,
Oh god.
and if she fails it, she's charmed by Zuki's performance.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and hit the cast, or whatever. Your
So
ability.
if you can't make it work via RP, you're just gonna force her to be charmed by you?
Says the one walking in circles out there for 2 hours in the blazing heat, so you know
that
what?
was a choice. She suggested it, and it was a great idea.
Yeah.
I'll have you know.
Uh-huh.
That was totally my
Man.
choice.
You had to go use this feature. I was gonna attack her mid-performance. Now I feel like I shouldn't.
You failed.
And Zuki, after performing, kind of looks it up to her and like, you know, actually, I think we need all those prisoners to come with us on this little travel. Don't you think so too?
Oh, that was such an amazing performance again. Better than the
know,
previous
thank
one,
you.
and the previous one was. And she kind of just looks over at me now. It was enthralling.
And Mino would kind of just give a bow.
Uh-oh.
The Holy Brigade has a many great performers. You should see Peach Pit. They can do great things too, but I need those prisoners out. I need them to help us with our adventure. And we'll bring them right back.
But they are one of the better sources of income. Many slavers come through here and buy them off of me. They'd be surprised to find none in the cages.
Think of it as a lease. I bring them back. I pay you as much gold as you need for the time they are away.
Roll persuasion with advantage. That you'll because she's charmed, you get advantage.
Persuasion is deception. Do you
Oh.
actually intend on bringing them back?
Yeah, deception or persuasion? Which one?
Well, I'm asking you because what are your intentions?
If your intent is to genuinely bring them back and actually pay her, and this is a legitimate deal, then persuasion. But if there's any hint of you trying to lie or cheat, or yep, there it is, deception. It is.
21.
Jesus.
Bards.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see. Oh. Well, I guess that would be a good investment, wouldn't it?
Think of the interest you'll have on me.
course he says it that way.
I can let you take half, but for my own safety, I cannot let you take them all.
Darn, that's so bad. And Zuki's gonna like put his hair in front of his face and like flick it up and give the little fluttery eyes and cast Mantle of Majesty on
What?
this.
Good lord.
Go hard or go home.
I'm just going to hold on to all of my spell slots in case this goes south.
And he's gonna say, "You should really let them out and join us."
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good lord. Good luck. Good luck, guys. I'm just gonna.
So what
Get eaten by the
what
creatures.
command word are you trying to use in there?
You get one word.
You
Please?
We consider.
I like
That's
that.
Yeah, that's okay.
Please.
Oh god, no. No, don't. Oh god.
I mean, I guess. Ew. Command word, please.
Yeah,
Ew.
no, Mitch, don't go there.
Ew.
That's all Nedy, by the way.
Excuse you.
Yes.
Siege, what does command word please do? Suki,
No.
did Zuki...
Oh no, I just realized that.
Free, but
Oh
we're
no,
all
what I
We'll
do?
find out after a quick 7-minute break, everybody. Don't go anywhere. With that, hello, we're back to It's a Crit. I'm CJ, the DM,
Why
and
am I
we're
so-
missing Pat. He'll be back eventually. We will... Welcome to Embers Awaken once again. This is a pivotal moment in Zuki's life, as he just gave the command word, which the creature will auto-fail, of please. The command word is please.
This was not a well thought out command word.
She will look at you, and you can see that the spell takes effect almost like this small, gust of like whatever color aroma you would decide, or whatever Zuki's color would be, just kind of float around her face and enter into her nostrils. You can see her eyes just sort of soften as she's overcome with the irresistible urge to comply. And she opens her eyes again and looks at you. Looks down at you, Zuki. If
He just
that
flares
is,
his eyes.
if that is what will please you, then you can take them all.
Thank you. All right, can you release them for me? That would most please me.
As you wish. And she'll kind of bow and turn around and go over to the cages and begin to release them. Okay, and she
Just
will.
in case something
Not like
goes
you're in-
wrong, Mito's gonna watch how she opens them up.
She will release the 14 prisoners that are in there.
Damn. Man, her little creatures are gonna have a great dinner today.
Wow, we almost have like a small army. This is
Maybe
very
not just fire, I
good.
don't know. Say.
They are definitely going to help me kill this goddess. You most please me. Thank you so much.
Of course. And all I can do is hope that my hounds found tasty morsels out there, because if they didn't, then I suppose that it'll be my turn to feed them. Oh well.
Yeah.
2 birds, 1 stone.
I mean, if you need me to help you out, I can give you, like, you know, this, and he pulls out a potion of cold resistance and shakes it.
What's that gonna do?
And he sits on the ground. I have no use for it, but for your hospitality and as a, you know, what's the word that you, a down payment, I'm gonna leave this here to show you that I'll be back with your prisoners for your pet.
Oh, fantastic. I've never felt so much joy with complying with the orders of another. Actually, ever. You see her kind of like start to snap out of it a little bit already.
Anyways, that's great.
You know, it's going to be, moving them on,
I know, because I'm so handsome and amazing, I'm great, and all of a sudden, anyways, goodbye. I hope our paths meet soon because I'm bringing him back. Yes. Yes, and he's like backing up quickly.
Okay.
And before Zukhi was heading out, Zeph was just like looking back and forth between them in the middle of this weird tension. And as soon as Zukhi starts to leave, he just scoots out as fast as possible.
It's just like taking the prisoner's hands and being like, this way, quickly.
All right, you guys leave the cave entrance with these 14 people. Dear Warforged Ranger, Tinks, you are up on that hill, and you can see the 16 people actually, because we have to count Slicer. 16 figures coming out of the cave now. And then Peach Pit will arrive at the dune finally, seeing this as well.
Oh, hey, Mr. Tinks, what's going on?
Hello, Peach Pit. It
Hello.
appears that we have more people to.
Zukhi is at the entrance of the cave and just yells out in the cave, "It'd be great if you got some beauty rest, so when I got back, you were as beautiful as you are when I first met you. I love bye."
Zukhi, what was that?
Basically, command word sleep.
By?
I said, "Most please, we gotta get the fuck out of here."
Can I get that last perception check, please, dear Warforged and Random Fire Genasi in the desert?
24.
Good lord.
Not you, Way. Just a random stalker.
12.
Nope.
That's
Yeah,
a good
you are
roll,
really
man.
into the circle.
749, 750,
With Zukhi-
751.
But with the 12, you will be able to perceive vibrations as you feel the ground begin to rumble very slowly. Only you feel the rumble.
Okay.
Tinks, you do see a cloud of smoke or sand approaching. It is too small to be a true sandstorm, so something else must be leading that.
Oh, that's weird.
So, suggestion is a concentration spell, right?
Is it heading
Yes.
straight towards Ray?
So with Zuki's last command,
That's
which
right.
was sleep, that would drop, right?
he only gets one command word that's actually a command word.
She said it would most please me if she got some beauty rest. So he's like, "Hey, you should take a nap."
Go fuck sleep.
Oh, do you get more than one use of that thing? No, it's only once per long
It has
rest.
a bonus action on each of your turns.
Oh,
so...
after when you're a higher level. Oh, I didn't expand the details. Look at that. When you're level 6, it starts to. Just kidding. All right. Well, now I know all my campaigns will be
okay.
level 3 from now on. Everybody. All right.
Well, that would be no fun.
It is for me. All right then. It is,
Yes, but it's more fun for the viewers if we end up screwing you over.
and the 3 purple worms are up from the ground. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, I have a crazy suggestion here. We should run.
Yeah. Where's our camels? We need
Also,
to get the food.
yeah, and Ray, you
Weird.
no longer feel it; just kind of drops. You snap out of it. After feeling the vibrations, that's the moment where you snap out of it,
What? What? Oh, shit.
and then you.
Time to go.
Oh.
And so
Time to
you look Ray like to your left, and it's the oasis, and then you look to your right, and there's this cloud of smoke, like equidistant away, running this way, or
Oh, fuck,
flowing
that's
this
very
way.
far away. Oh, that's coming closer rapidly. I should probably.
It's probably
take off and
500.
run towards
It's
the oasis.
500 feet in either direction. Yeah.
I'm gonna
We're
start to
taking-
run towards the oasis.
We're taking off away from the oasis.
Yeah. Maybe not this direction.
It would appear the creature's friends are returning.
Okay, we need to go. We need to go.
I'll go get.
Guys!
The prisoners are too feeble and malnourished to run quickly. Will absolutely not be able to outrun this small storm coming your direction.
This is terrible.
So the direction you guys need to get, and just to really nail it, to hit it home. That small sandstorm is coming from where you came from before. That is like the way you guys arrived at the oasis from. It's towards the ruins.
How many malnourished
14.
prisoners can we fit on one camel? I mean, if you still want to be 14, that's cool.
Oh. I mean, I guess the animals could have two riders, two people. I mean, really, it's one, but I'll let you throw 2 on there. Yeah.
And we have how many camels total?
Oh, I don't remember. Do you guys each have a camel
6.
again? You have 6?
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe so, yeah.
You guys could shove the 2 extras or 3 because the slicer. Well, slicer.
And I mean, at the same time,
He's having convulsions sometimes.
Mino's
now.
also small, so
He can turn into a hellhound.
Nice.
I like how
Nice!
the skinnier. We can
You can
squeeze him in.
It appears Rankin has noticed the sandstorm.
Hey, I know you guys are funny, but we should run.
Said that.
Shut up!
Shut up!
Well, come here and fucking make me, but I'm gonna fucking keep running because there's some shit coming first.
Now Zephos is at an impasse. He can either get the prisoners away or go over there and make Reiki shut up.
All right, people. 2
I
people
keep
for a
running
camel.
towards these fucking oasis.
2 people for
Yeah,
camel.
let me help you up.
And
Oh
a
my
few
God, they're gonna
people
give my
like
camel away without
they
actually
do need your
picking me.
help, and you're able to slowly get them up there. And
So,
can see-
assuming I activate my wings of flying, and I normally wouldn't run, but she's a bitch, and they will probably kill her, so it works out in the end. Can I put 2 people on my back and then fly?
I'll give you 1 because you're still medium.
But I count as large for carrying, say.
Mm-hmm.
In terms of weight, but not size.
Just put 1 on each arm.
Okay, roll. Yeah, it's fine.
It was at this moment the DM gave up.
Come here, sir. I'll carry you.
You?
Who are you carrying?
Helping the prisoners.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Prisoners on the camels.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm also assisting with that, but also keeping an eye on the sandstorm.
I am a camel now.
I mean, that sandstorm is going to be here momentarily. It's moving at a speed of
Very fast.
40 feet every 6 seconds. So in a
So
minute,
you're,
it
like,
moves
pushing
400
people on.
feet. So it'll be here in 2.5 minutes.
So he's already pushing his like malnourished prisoners up. It's like, let's go. We need to get that fuck. We need to go.
Yeah, 2.5 minutes is not a lot of time to load up malnourished prisoners onto the camels. So by taking the time to load them up, the dust cloud will basically be upon you as the camels are barely taking off.
Time to
Hell no, the moment I arrive, I'm gonna smack all those camels' asses and like let them fucking go.
Are Zephos's wings like physical wings, or are they like light?
I think they're physical, but they adapt to my size because they're a magic item.
Can you kick up sand with them?
Can I kick up sand with them?
Yeah, I'll let you
Why
kick up
not?
sand with them.
Zephos, perhaps you should make a cover.
I can attempt it.
And I will,
And,
as he does this, cast Pass Without a Trace.
I will try to kick up sand.
Trying to obscure us from the things that are coming, so the creatures don't see the 15 free food things.
Okay. Okay, Zephos, give me a stealth check.
This is not gonna go well.
Pass Without a Trace gives you plus 10.
There you
I
go.
have a +9 and it's disadvantage, my man. That is a 16.
16. Okay. Well, let's see.
I was hoping everyone else could make stealth checks with his distraction behind the sand.
Yeah.
I guess, okay.
Well,
Look, I think if they're gonna see anyone, they're gonna see me.
Yeah.
okay, so from the perspective of the creatures in the sandstorm, just the glowing, beady red eyes beaming through the thick, of almost opaque layer of sand, looking out to the world. They're coming up over the dune just barely, and when they do, what is yours? Oh.
17.
Okay, so now can I get a stealth check for the rest of you that tried to hide behind? But,
Oh yeah, it was a 17.
yeah, 17. But with that stealth check, I'm gonna have each of you guys have a -5 to it.
So
Cool.
a net +5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just straight roll, right?
What? Yeah, yeah, straight
Ability
roll.
checks.
Right roll, then you're adding 5.
Oh, adding 5.
Well, it's adding 10, then subtracting 5. Yeah.
You'll add
Okay.
So it's
Why?
net add 5, yeah.
Oh, you're also exhausted. That's right.
Okay. So spit out your numbers, guys, one at a time. Mino.
Let's see. With that, I rolled advantage, but
It's the first one
that'd
then.
be 15. Yeah.
Okay. Ray.
28.
Tinks.
24.
Zukhi.
22.
Peach Pit.
27.
Okay, and Zephos is the one actually kicking up the sand, so you actually don't need to roll. Okay. So, you kick up the sand with your wings, and it sort of does create this little whirlwind sandstorm, and it does cover. Everybody else is sort of able to get down and kind of like start to move with the camels away from the oasis, except for the blaringly obvious little red speck on the other side that was accidentally standing a few feet away from the sand blast, and these creatures set their eyes on the little winged thing that's standing there. And you can hear Mino and see these red beady eyes as the dust on the opposite end of the oasis begins to settle, and those howlers are back. You can see them. Those 3 like skull-faced beasts with spines and this large sack under its throat just break this just break the sand and howl at you. Can you roll me a wisdom save, my poor little friend, as they run towards you?
All right.
This whole situation feels familiar.
Okay, that's a 17 on the save.
Okay, you do. So the howl does not shatter your mental faculties this time. However, the 3 giant, like almost like dog-like beasts, abominations almost, if you will run down the hill on all 4s, sprinting straight at you. As the rest of the party is like sneaking away. Sorry, the rest of the party is like sneaking away, and then you're just standing there, just like,
Yeah.
and probably running at this point. But yeah.
I was gonna say Mino is gonna be running, but the opposite direction of the camels.
Okay.
Like, she knows where the party's going. She's going in the other direction,
Okay.
leading them away.
Okay.
Oh my.
So you can either run, since the camels are going, let's say the camels are going, up and to the left. These things are coming from the bottom right. The cave entrance is to the left. So you can either run towards the cave entrance or away from the cave entrance and like the opposite side of the cave entrance on this
Let's
oasis.
go towards the cave entrance.
Okay. You run towards the cave entrance, and they begin to run down, also coming down the dunes, following you, trying to cut you off, staring at you, howling, these guttural, jaunts. And you will make it to the cave entrance before they do, just barely. And in the cave, you have but moments, a couple turns worth of things. And you see that the creature from before is laying down sleeping, kind of just like in the pillows, just.
Well,
Oh, that's cruel.
I was gonna say,
Do it.
I've got the, I've still got the, like vials of, well, it was like the flavor enhancing and the poison that was extracted from it. So I'm gonna like toss some of that like over her and then dimension door out of there to the party.
Yeah. Yes.
You dimension door.
Mutually assured destruction.
You dimension
Exactly.
door 500 feet out towards the party's direction, making it like halfway to them by now. They're almost, but they're still running. But from where you are, you can just hear just the shattered screams, just kind of like a no, I own you, and then just a scream of pain led by silence.
Oh my god.
And if you listen closely enough, you feel like you can hear echoing off the walls, just like the sloshing of the results of your decisions.
At the moment there's a scream, I'm gonna cover Peachy's eyes.
His eyes.
Ears.
His eyes. I didn't know Peachy had. Okay, well we gotta talk about that, Peachy.
Ears.
Peach pit built like a hammerhead.
No, don't listen, Peachy. Oh, sorry. Don't listen, Peachy.
And party, you will continue running towards the direction of the altar.
Holy hell. Oh, hell! It is hell.
You know, if any one of these characters were more motivated by greed, we'd be rich right now.
There are indeed.
I feel like if anyone else had failed that dex save, that would have, or that stealth save or stealth check, that would have been a lot worse.
That worked out extremely well. Just playing to the party's strengths somehow.
Awesome. Ran back to the cave and just went, I'm out.
Yeah, and the one thing the ranger did this whole session.
He was also standing on a dune and he was getting some arrows.
Uh-huh. Exactly. Good.
The one thing I did. You're welcome.
Get up.
You don't need to do a lot. You just need to do what you do well.
Yeah.
Hello, new follower.
no,
Welcome in.
Oh, Critty's awake.
Critty's,
yeah.
Critty's kind of always awake now.
I
Yeah.
don't trust it.
Okay. That's fine. But yes. So you guys did indeed defeat whatever this creature was. If you ever see another one, you'll be able to identify it. Players, real fast, what do you guys think that creature was? Remember, it had the
Which
bottom,
creature?
the female speaker, whoever she was.
What kind of lion tar it looked like.
It was a lion tar.
Sphinx?
It was some
Potential?
kind of sphinx, I think. That's my opinion.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
lamia.
It was a lion tar.
That's not what those are. That's not what those are at all.
Yeah, it's a lamia.
They're supposed to be
That
snakes.
was very.
No, not in this game.
This game's
It's a
dumb.
lion tar. That's not like
I'm sorry.
any other
I'm sorry.
games.
That's what it is in this game. I mean,
Oh, I
This
know.
game- I'm just saying,
It's food now.
this game takes anything snake related and changes it into something else.
Yep.
Gorgons, not snakes anymore.
Gorgons are the biggest. My problem with that. I hate that so much.
Well, that was a lamia. You're all welcome. It's a lion person.
Lion tar.
Oh, okay. I was thinking tiger this whole
I was
time.
gonna say, if it was an actual lamia, then I mean, I could definitely see why Zukhi would be interested at that point.
Yeah. That's exactly, yes, viewer. That's exactly what our little friend Mino does over here. Just fades in, looks around, and then craps out. Well, not craps out. Well, kind of. Yeah, that's actually that's kind of accurate. Actually, yeah.
Very accurate, yeah.
At this point, yeah. But yeah.
I mean, I am kind of curious what the effects of that poison that I threw on her before.
We'll go back in
leaving.
the cave and find out.
Nah,
You could.
I'm curious,
I mean,
but not suicidally curious.
Counterpoint, yes, you are.
The player, not the
Okay, I'm
character.
suicidally curious with food, not with whatever the hell that was.
That
Yes.
could be food, given the right circumstances.
What's up, Peach Pit?
Do you guys
I mean, I've cooked
wanna-
this and tried to eat me, but I'm not going to be taking that many of them.
do you think we can make a stop by the town now that we have more
You mean the town that everyone's charmed with? I don't think we should do that.
Well,
Frankly, I
what do
think they're
you
better off
propose
us
we do with
than
all these people
that
in the middle
course.
of the desert?
I don't know. Bring them with us.
We could send them to our camp. What direction was our camp?
What camp?
I mean, I don't eat, but I only have enough rations for possibly 10 of them.
Yeah,
Why do you have rations?
For emergencies reasons. If someone else runs out, I have spares.
He's like the free coffee maker at like the cheap hotels. He just dispenses it out of his stomach in the warforged.
Oh God, no. Why? No.
Those things double the vending.
Oh, that one reminds me.
Just saying, if I didn't have them, how would we feed all these 14 people?
Why does that just remind you, Peach Pit, of anything?
Yeah, it just gave me horrible pictures in my head.
Great.
Here you go, Mr. Tanks.
Ah, more arrows.
Oh god.
Aww,
Thank you, Peach Pit.
more arrows.
Okay, so Party, you have choices to make. All the there you have these 14 prisoners you just released from the Lamia, and you're traveling in the desert. Barely meet anybody. You guys are going to an altar that is supposedly very dangerous as well. However, you also tend to going. You have the option to deviate a couple days and go back to the village and then continue your travels to the altar if you wish. Or you can, well, it's up to you. However, you have very little food, and this is a desert, not exactly the most abundant in terms of element.
Probably should ask our new traveling companions, because it is up to them.
They're all malnourished and barely in their own sane minds at this point. You guys will, they're dehydrated and starving. They won't be able to make a good decision.
You're probably gonna scare the heck out of them. Or make them think they're hallucinating.
They do thank you every once in a while with their dry breaths. Thank you, saviors. Thank you, rescuers, for saving
Oh,
us.
you're welcome, you're welcome. It was all seduction.
Was it really?
Gather around, everyone. I collected a lot of water from the oasis. Yeah, good. Share that amongst the group.
Okay, that will keep them alive for a couple days. Oh,
Should I just get rid of my rations now?
probably.
Thinking
They're gonna be gone. All right, Party. Choices must be made.
it might be.
Choice. So, choose, evaluate, and adapt. Try again.
Like,
Well, bring them all to the altar, and they're probably going to be good sacrifices if where they need to be, or distractions, if we want to call them that.
Aren't you the holy?
Ooh,
You were
that's
just weren't you the one fighting for we're the Holy Blaze Brigade. We do good people stuff, and now you're like, let's take them to sacrifice them. Yes, collateral
Actually, I never
damage,
said
but this is not.
Yeah, exactly. I never said good people
That
stuff.
that is not Holy Blaze Brigade. I'll have you know.
With what we heard, it
No, we
was
should probably
a
drop
sand
them off.
ritual, so likely, unless one of these people is made of sand, I don't think that would help anyway.
Wait
Oh.
a minute.
Oh.
Can any of you kill a god?
Don't-
Raise
Oh
your
my God.
hand.
Zukhi, shut up!
Zukhi, do you really think that they'd be in this location if they could kill a god?
He looks around at all the malnourished people.
Like they're like skin and bones,
Zukhi.
and like
They got captured because they couldn't fight, or what would we call all that back there? In any case, my point is, they weren't able to fight that. Why do you think they would go after Grishena, or be able to?
That's a good point. Well, I say we split the camels half. We give them half our camels, and we ride together.
We can barely fit all of these people on all the camels that we have.
Yeah, and they're not gonna make it through the desert if they walk. So let's just let them have the camels, send them on their merry way, and they're probably gonna die on their way to the city anyway.
If we want to
If we
ensure these
detour by a
people's
few
survival-
days, we can escort them back, and well, we can decide from there. Any that want to come with us, we can take to the altar. Any who don't, as much as we are suspicious of that village, it is the safest place for them.
Oh. course. Any of you know the nearest village and how to get there? I ask the malnourished people that now have water and are probably a little more here than before.
Oh, I thought you were asking your teammates, and I was like, why is no one answering her?
No. Yeah, like, why is DM ignoring me?
Oh, where's my cricket soundboard when I
We,
need
we
it?
can't. We
Further
if I'm in the
explanation.
party,
Hold
if I'm
on,
in the
let me try
party,
to
we cannot
recall.
get lost in the desert.
You know, that just goes to show the DM and the party ignores Reckon.
Oh, nice
Huh?
peach pit.
We can't get lost in the desert. I know how to get to the
But he
village.
can send them off into the desert while you're not in the party and they get lost.
Oh lord. So,
So the people, again, they don't look like they're very conscious almost. These people are like living husks, you know, they are.
what if they had some food?
And this
That
may be a
doesn't
bit
revive
grim.
people instantly. What?
This may be a bit grim, however, I believe we should take them along, even if it is risky. I think they bear a much larger risk of dying before they get anywhere safe. If we take them with us, we can at the very least protect them.
Yeah. I mean, I guess in the end it doesn't matter if they're gonna die with us or on their way or in the village and become God knows what is going on there.
Do they hear us saying this?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
they don't react because they're kind of.
I was gonna say, do they care?
Are they already dead inside?
I mean, one of them thinks that they're literally in hell. I think us deciding where to send them now is just icing on the cake.
Yep.
I have an
wanna help
idea.
people.
No.
I have an idea. Listen. We go to the altar. We
So
kill
they know.
everything at the altar. We make a cult with all these malnourished people because they're like,
No.
oh,
I'm gonna put my
we'll do
hand
that.
above on Zuki's
will
mouth
boom,
again,
boom,
just like I did the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Shh, 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 shh. Shh, 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 shh. Just Zuki, you've talked enough today. You've talked a lot today. You did so much. You were talking a lot today. I think you've used all your words. So for the rest of the day, you're just gonna shh. Alright? Alright. Nod if you understand. Zuki. You're gonna be quiet for the rest of the day, alright?
Me.
Well, then we're just gonna have to live like this now.
He actually said no.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep walking like that. I don't even care.
It's like, you know, I heard that there were theories for a muting potion, but I do not know that right at all.
I mean, there's a silencing spell. There must be a silence. Zuki, this time if you lick my hand, I'm gonna let you lick my hand. I'm not gonna. It's disgusting. Can you please stop? No. Ugh.
I'm pretty sure Zuki can swallow the whole thing.
No. Just shut. Oh. No. I can take my head away. I'm gonna make the same bad decision twice.
Wait.
Ugh.
And Zuki's trying towards the altar. Direction toward the altar. Just
Oh god.
Okay. Well, Zuki's walking towards the altar. Now that I've been traumatized, thank you, players.
That's what we do.
That's only happened once this session.
I'm gonna actually walk over to Zephos.
Mhm.
Will you, like, take the bag with me for a second?
What do you need? As he stops and
Or
wakes
Zuki, get out of earshot. Then kind of start walking in. I know we have our differences,
Mm-hmm.
but looking at Zuki and his episodes and obsessions with this god, if he turns on us, you know what to do, right?
Yes.
Good.
I'm loyal to the people who are loyal to us. If he changes that, then we'll do what we must.
Well, good to know that we're at least on the same page in that regard. I'm gonna make haste a little to go away from him again.
I'll still hang by the back, give him a chance to look all cool and whatnot.
Appreciate it.
What are the
Performance.
chances he hears that?
What are the chances? What? Tinks hears
He
that?
hears that.
Roll perception, Tinks. Tinks is literally a perception machine, so.
Yeah.
The other two of you can roll. You know what?
Yeah,
No.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
you
say,
don't hear it this
Mino's
time.
probably going to be off, cutting apart a cactus to kind of see what's inside.
I'm
Be
too busy
"Oh,
foraging
Can I
for
use this
food."
for anything? Or-
Of course.
Trying to keep your army alive. Yes.
Oh god. Army.
So party. What did you decide to do?
To the altar! Take them with us!
You're
They're gonna die either way at some point.
You guys are going to take these innocent people you just survived on a few more days of travel to an altar. Hope that there's food somewhere along the way, because Mr. Foraging Warforged certainly can't forage enough rations.
I can forage twice the amount of normal because it's the desert, but it's the desert.
He's a war forage.
Get out. Get out. Just
well, now that I think about it,
walk away. Leave.
actually,
Go.
we can tag team this.
No.
He finds the things, like even if they normally wouldn't be useful, and Mino finds a way to cook them up into
Oh god.
rations.
Tinks, what'd you find today?
Sand.
Cactus.
We're gonna end up eating sand. I
You
can
know-
feel it.
Well, I can at least make it taste better.
Zuki, Peach Pit, do you guys not have...
Zukhi
I
sets
I
up
wanted to head
rations,
back
and he's gonna
down.
give it to him.
Okay, given rations by Zuki, what are you doing, Peach Pit?
I want to head back to town, drop off the prisoners.
Someone sane. Just...
That's
These people are
such a-
malnourished. Do you guys do you guys not know how malnourished people work?
Yeah. That was my suggestion too, but Mino covered
Yeah,
it.
I mean
Oh.
that was my suggestion as well.
Die.
But at the same time, while we're heading there, we're probably
But-
still going to need
yeah.
food anyway.
But the other keynote is that you guys are technically right. If anything strange is going on in that little village, well, these malnourished, susceptible-minded people would be just a great big addition to it. If
We're just gonna
anything's
feed the
happening.
fucking cult.
But I mean, like, come on. It's a tiny village in the middle of nowhere with a little tiny stream that goes through it and has random mammoths. I don't know what could
Yeah.
possibly go
Yeah.
wrong.
Has
And a cult leader.
food.
It
A
does have
cult
food.
leader. We're gonna feed the cult. We're gonna feed their weird, twisted
Let's
version
be
of my
real
god.
here. Let's
Look,
be
and-
real here. By the
Then
end of the
again-
time this campaign's over, we're gonna get rid of the cult.
Of
We all
course
know
we
that
would,
that's
it
where our
might
end
be
game is.
harder if we're
Save
feeding
them
them.
later.
I'm
Let them
just
live
saying-
now where there's food and save them
Whoa, whoa,
later.
whoa! So you want to save them now and then fight them later when they're part of the cult?
Pick your poison. It's
Do you
send
want
them
to
to the
kill
cult.
them?
Which cult do you want to send them to? The cult of the High Fabricator or the cult of Zukhi?
High fabricator, sounds good. Why not?
Oh boy.
The High Fabricator
warring
sounds
cult.
better than over Cult of Zuki.
Uh,
Oh god.
Uh-huh. Wait,
Can
so,
I-
that-
can I-
It's gonna go
so-
well.
so let's have a vote, shall we? We do votes? Does that sound good?
We're gonna go
I-
to the city,
There's no city nearby, just a village.
town, village, whatever.
Town. There's no towns either. It's just a
we're
village.
going to the
The cult.
civilization of the area,
Ah,
as
okay,
tiny as it may be.
Okay.
Well, that's just one single tent where miraculously someone has survived for 300 years. That would
Cutter?
be fucking hilarious. Yes.
is it
Yeah.
Cutter? No.
I mean, I know
Can we
Cave's
drop
got
him off
under new
here? Can we
management.
find a tent in the middle of nowhere?
Okay, so party, you will continue your travels towards the village then.
It's my
Yeah.
vote.
I think that most of us are going with that. Okay. So you're heading off towards the village. You can see Zepho's pouting a bit. 'Cause he has to go to the village
And
now.
Zuki. And Zuki.
And Zuki's pouting. Zuki's pouting too.
Yes.
I would like to go to the
Is
altar.
Zukhi wearing a shawl? I could
What?
just tie that around his face.
What?
Really tight.
I still think it is foolish to give the High Fabricator more power, but
Is the Holy Blaze Brigade's mission not to help life, not condemn it into the desert?
you're correct.
Well, no,
if we-
it to a cult.
If we delay anymore,
You know,
we'll either condemn them to a cult, allow this evil to take over, or,
there is
they'll-
actually a third option.
no.
Go back to the village, and we can get supplies to keep them alive for the time that we're traveling.
So we're gonna make a detour, take them with us. They're probably still gonna die because they're incredibly malnourished and
That's
pretty
what
out of
supplies from the
it.
village would be for.
Alright. We'll burn that bridge when we get there.
Perhaps if we find whatever it is that makes the High Fabricator and gives him his power, then we can end the cult with one stroke, as opposed to fighting the entire cult as a whole.
So, do we want to go back to the village and kill him?
Perhaps not now, but I
Not
believe
until we
that
know what
might
we're
be the
dealing with.
Then we
best
should
way
go to the altar. We need to gain his trust first.
We
Oh,
also need
God.
supplies for, the extra mouths now, though.
Lord, help me.
Okay.
This is getting more and more strenuous each hour.
Okay. So, it seems like 4.5 are going to the town. And then 1.5 are going to the altar.
I thought Mina was the half.
Probably.
I thought we were following just begrudgingly.
Unless you want to split the party,
No,
Unless you want to split
get
the
out
party.
ahead a bit.
Hmm.
Rather not.
No, not in this. Not here.
No? You don't want to travel in my desert? Split?
No.
Establish a base of operations at the altar. No?
I had thought about it,
Let's just go.
but I know Siege.
So, wait, Siege, one more question before we commit. How significant of a detour is this?
Each one is less than a 10-day, but it's kind of like this detour isn't going to be that bad, because if you imagine that the locations that you went to, one was up and one was like west southwest, east southeast, I mean, and the other was north from the village, and you're kind of already going at a triangle. You're already going at a triangle, but now instead you're going to kind of like go and kind of like, it's, not that
Okay.
bad. It's going to be a couple days, but not like a 10-day.
Acceptable.
Maybe like 2 to 3 days extra, that's all. Because you have to travel slowly with these guys, but yeah.
We get into the pyramid and we find Aura. 2 to 3 days. Dead.
Yeah, to get him. Now, if that happens, then, well, you can come back to this episode, Zephos, and be like, "I told you so."
And I will.
All right.
And you
So-
will.
Party then. You will continue back to the small, beautiful little village, Nedy, and once again meet face to face with the High Fabricator or whoever else is there. Okay.
Yes, we have the High Fabricator. Now we have the Stoned Fabricator.
And so
Well,
Can we just end it now? We're just spiraling. This is just getting bad.
before we end, I do have one comment to make. When we get there, we should ask him about Grishena. If that symbol is perhaps instead of a symbol of Amralut, maybe that's a symbol that she uses when she's taken over one of her places of worship. A symbol that only those in the religion would know about.
And next week, fun viewers, we will find out exactly when this group of rescuers and their 14.5 rescuees arrive at Jivanadi, the small village where they started, where they gained their mission, and where this entire thing began to truly unravel. And so we'll see what secrets they uncover this next time they visit the village. So if you guys enjoyed it, go ahead and follow us here on Twitch. You can subscribe as well to help keep the channel going. Amazon Prime is a free and great way to support. Also, follow us on Twitter. It's a crit with 3 T's for any updates on the stream. And if you want to catch up on the previous episodes of this campaign or the Sunday campaign into Antirium, go ahead and jump over on YouTube. It's a crit official, and you'll see all the episodes over there on a little playlist for you. We also have a Discord if you want to jump in there. We're getting that started. Get little memes up in there, and you could talk about D&D or anything else you want to talk about, including the stream and the episodes of the characters. And, well, we want to thank you for your time, and thank you, players, again, for being here. And we'll see you guys next time.